This podcast may contain adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Welcome back to Me and Mrs. Always Right. I'm your host, Me.
And I'm Mrs. Always Right.
And apparently we're coming to you live from that little trailer park in Texas City, Texas.
Yeah, see, that way we just get the Texas in there, you know? We're at the trailer park that Texas, it's called Texas Trailer Park in Texas City. In Texas. So Texas.
You know what happened in Texas City, Texas, right?
The big fire? Is that what you're talking about?
Explosion.
Well, I was going to say explosion, but it turned into a big fire, and
it was one of the worst disasters in Texas's history. Yes,
that is true.
All because some dumbass was smoking a cigarette by a barge filled with ammonium nitrate. So,
I guess back then people were not as smart as they are now. Now they're just smart asses. Just saying. So.
Well, good. You got 29 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Good job, babe. How about it?
Are you going to drink your Schiffer robe?
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to drink, get rid of my headache.
Yeah.
Who's puffing during the show now?
Exactly. Well, somebody got to do it. I thought that's what the power host was supposed to do.
I'm not the power host. You make this entire show.
No, you are the funniest person you know, which makes you the funniest person I know.
Well, today I'm like the most pissed off person I know.
I get it. Well, can we?
Not really. But yeah.
Okay. So before we get really into, I know what we're going to be discussing. A couple of things I did want to mention.
You got birthday cake yesterday?
Wedding cake. Okay, so yes, I just did the first thing. Wedding cake. I love wedding cake. But we went to a birthday party and I made a total pig of myself. I'm not going to lie. They had barbecue, which you tend to eat a lot of at work, and I don't get it that often. So they had barbecue and beans and potato salad. So I go up and I make my plate and I get one of everything, I make me a barbecue sandwich and potato salad and push him down like a sway back.
Is that funny?
He's swatting his tail. He's like got a fucking attitude with his tail.
What's up with his tail? Why is he losing all his hair?
Because he keeps licking at it. What is he doing? Oh, this cat, y'all, is tripping out. He's like, pissed off tail jerking is what he's doing. Anyway, so we go to this birthday party. I make me a plate, and it's a smaller plate. It's not
bullshit.
It's not way small, but it's not like I'm a 600-pound woman eating at one time. So I make this plate and I eat it all, and it's good. It's really good. The beans were good. I never get beans like that here because you don't eat them. And so it's really good, and everybody's sitting around the table eating. They all eat, and before everybody finishes, so I don't look too bad.
Because you were first in line.
Yeah.
You were first in line to get the food. That's why you were done before everybody else.
I know, but I go back and I get me another plate that was equal, if not a little bit greater, than the first plate I got. And my fat ass ate all that too. I was hungry. Then they ended up having not just one cake, not just one birthday cake, but two. One was a chocolate cake and one was a white cake. And to top it off, they had cupcakes, both chocolate and white. So usually I'm not a big chocolate cake fan. Cat, sway back. Oh, geez. Not a big chocolate cake fan. I like chocolate cake okay, but usually I prefer the white cake. Or the yellow cake, whatever
That's
it
racist.
is. I know. So I get a white cupcake and I get a piece of white cake. And I sat back down, and you get chocolate cake because you like chocolate. And I like chocolate.
Fat asses approve.
So I eat my cake. I eat my cupcake. You sit down with your chocolate cake and you're eating it. I finished my cake. I reached over and I took a bite of your chocolate cake, which I found out I like that too. So me and my fat self go back to get more cake. And the funny thing is, not only was I first in line for the food, because everybody's like, oh, I don't want to be first in line. I'm like, fuck it, it's food. I don't care. First in line for the food. Guess what? First in line for the cake too.
Because Honey Badger don't play around.
If they say, come eat, we're ready, and nobody moves, I'll make the first. I will be the trendsetter. Come on. So I was first in line for the cake. So I had a bite of your cake, and it was really good. So I did go back for chocolate cake as well.
I mean, it was a good party.
It was a good party.
Missing was alcohol.
Yes. I mean, it's okay. We can still party without the alcohol. Okay. Most people can still party and have a good time without the alcohol.
That was my date. She wasn't allowed in.
I know. Poor guy.
Poor what?
Poor guy.
Poor girl.
I meant poor you, poor guy.
Oh, for
I
thought you were trying to say something.
No. No, for you, poor guy, you couldn't have your alcohol.
Next thing you'll be asking is like, are you batting for the other team?
But you made it through it and you had a good time. You know, it was a good party. It was a very, very nice venue. Absolutely.
Too echoey.
It was very echoey.
And the music was a little loud, and in the echoey part, it was hard to have a conversation. But I guess you're not at a party to have a conversation. You're at a party to stuff your face with brisket.
Apparently, yes.
And then cake.
Oh, yes.
And then to wish the birthday person a happy birthday.
Yeah, yeah. And then
so it's not about
take
you,
cake
it's about
to go
them.
if they offer.
Which
they did offer, but I didn't bring any cake home, and it's a good thing because
your fat ass would have ate it.
I wouldn't have ate it yesterday. I would have ate it today. Yes. But I didn't bring any home because I felt 2 pieces of cake and a cupcake.
2. Ha ha ha.
Was enough. Because I did have 2 plates of food. I was a very full person yesterday. Like a tick, man.
And then somebody asked me, baby, am I fat? Yeah, you're fat. Have you seen how much you fucking eat? Yes, you're a lard ass. Put the second plate of food down.
I did. Down my throat. That's exactly what I did.
I hate those loaded questions. Does this dress make me look fat?
No. Your fat ass makes you look fat.
Your fat ass makes you look fat.
I get it.
And then on top of that, we had nachos and loaded tater tots today.
Oh, yeah.
And then I just had a bowl of mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh, that sounds good. I might have to go get me some.
Jenny Craig's going to make a lot of money. She's going to make a lot of money off us.
Yeah. But we didn't have such a good day today. Maybe it's because I ate so much yesterday. We were being punished today.
I ain't being punished.
Because, so we did a thing. So we needed to pick up our trailer, which we did yesterday before we went to the birthday party.
Yes, we did.
So we took your truck and we put the new tags on it that we had gotten. We did get new tags for the trailer as well. We bring it home and we park it, outside. Of course, we don't park it in the house.
There ain't enough room in the living room for that truck.
Exactly. Or the trailer or both. So we do park it outside. We do lock it up. We do bring the keys in the house. We do whatever we got to do. Then we go to the party. We come home. Everything is still there. I sleep half the damn day away today. Get up, I go outside to take the animals outside because for whatever reason, that doggy door is in the door. And unless they're fucking dying, they're not going outside by themselves. They're like
scared.
They're like, Mom, you have to go out with me so I can pee. That's what they do. They wait. And as soon as I go outside, they run outside and they pee and they poop, whatever it is they need to do. And I'm like, the door's been open all morning long. You could have went out anytime and did
they know
that.
how to use it.
I know they know how. Yeah, they're in and out like fucking little kids constantly. But I go outside with the animals today and I'm sitting there and I look over where our truck and trailer should be parked at.
How long did that take to register?
Pretty immediately.
Did it?
Because I'm like, oh, but I knew that we were going to move it into a different spot. So I'm like, oh, well, maybe, because you got up earlier than I did, maybe you've already moved it. So I tried to look around the house to see, and I couldn't see it. And I'm like, well, I mean, of course we have trees and everything else. So I come through the house and I go to the front and I look out the window and there's no truck and there's no trailer.
She gone.
She fucking gone.
She went all Christine. She's like, I'm out of here. I ain't living here no more. She packed her shit and left.
Yeah. So, it was just gone. So I come to your room where you're at, playing a game.
Shit.
Well, it's a fucking serious business. We work hard for our shit.
Yeah. But that's why we pay insurance.
That is true. And I come ask you and told you, hey, the truck and trailer's gone. And you're like, oh, really? I'm like, dude, I'm fucking serious. So we go outside and of course it's just fucking gone.
Gone.
So, of course, I call the police and they come out and
that cop was pretty cool.
We do a report and all that. It fucking pisses me off. The good thing is, couple of good things, I feel, the new tags that we got for the trailer, we're not on the trailer. So hopefully you get pulled over because the tags are out on that trailer because we have the new ones here and you fucking get caught. Or I hope your bitch ass runs out of gas wherever you going and you fucking gotta walk.
Well, I mean, here's what it would have made me more mad. More madder.
Yeah.
That I heard the beep, the fuel light came on, right? It was low on diesel. And I'm like, well, I could go put diesel in it. I almost stopped over at that racetrack or whatever it is over there on by our house.
Yeah.
And filled it up. Now, if I would have put a full tank of diesel in that motherfucker, I would have been hot.
Oh, yeah. Diesel ain't cheap.
And remember me asking you about oil on Amazon because it needed an oil change?
Yes.
If I would have bought the fucking oil.
Yes.
Because the son of a bitch takes 16 quarts of oil.
Yes.
2 oil filters.
Yes.
And a fuel. Is it 2? It's 2 fuel filters and an oil filter.
Yeah.
So it's roughly a $250 oil change.
Yes.
When it comes time to change the oil. And you got to change the oil in that diesel like every 5,000. I'd have been hot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and the funny thing is, we were talking when we got picked up the trailer yesterday, and we ordered a new locking pin for the tongue of it.
Yep.
And of course, it came in today, but we don't fucking have a trailer to put it on.
But I mean, I think overall, in the grand scheme of things, I think it's going to work out in our favor. I mean, I was thinking about a tilt trailer this time.
Yeah, I mean,
something with a higher deck.
Well, I don't know. I'm pissed off because
no, I get it. I'm mad too. It's my truck. 2
fucking things I can't stand. Fucking can't stand.
My penis and
one's a liar.
Oh,
and the other one is a thief. You know what? We help people out when we can. If you needed something, come to the fucking front door and go, you know what? I ain't got no gas in my vehicle, or I need a ride or whatever. And we probably going to help you out.
Really? Because I'd have told the motherfucker to pound sand and he probably would have stole my truck anyway.
Yeah, but, and the funny thing is, we were talking to the neighbors because we do have neighbors that work for law enforcement. There you go, motherfucker. And sorry, I'm a little bitter. So
yeah. Oh shit.
Anyway, so we were asking about, for them to check their cameras and stuff like that. And it turns out that apparently yesterday, while we were gone to this birthday party, somebody had stolen another vehicle and ended up wrecking it or something right in front of the neighbor's house. So, of course, they took off like fucking cowards. Why are you going to run and be a coward? You were brave enough to fucking steal it. You know.
I can tell you exactly why they run.
Because they're fucking pussies.
I mean, are
they're
you a pussy?
Fucking cowards. I mean, that's exactly, they're fucking cowards.
Are you a coward because you don't want to go to jail?
You know what? Then don't do shit like that to go to jail. Well, that's the way I look at it.
Typically, now here's how it's going to work, right? Here's how it's going to work. Mm-hmm. He stole my truck and the trailer together.
Yes.
And he took it wherever he's going to take it. Okay. Now, 9 times out of 10, they get where they're going and they abandon them and the cops find them and you get your shit back. All right. But it's almost like, you know, your girlfriend was ass raped by like 3 dudes. And it's like, do you really want it back? I don't know. But with that being said,
I get it.
Now, your truck was stolen, what, about 10 years ago?
Yeah, and it's still 11
still
years.
Stolen.
It's still stolen.
Still stolen.
It's still stolen.
That truck, I guarantee you, because of what it was a 86 Silverado? 85?
85.
That truck ended up in Mexico stripped for parts.
You know what? It's funny you say that because I've heard somebody say, which I'm going to have to actually look up, but I heard somebody say that you can't take a truck. Now, this was years ago, though, before my truck was stolen, but you can't take a truck across the Mexican border and leave it.
Sure you can.
You know, but you can do a car. You can a car, but you can't a truck.
You can take a truck across in pieces.
And yeah, but I mean, drive it over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, steal it and drive it over there. I never understood that. I thought, well, why can't you a truck versus you can a car? It never made sense. It's like you can fit more dope or whatever it is you want it for inside a car because it's covered and everything like that versus what you can fit inside covered in a truck. But I mean, I don't know, and I don't really know the laws, but that's something that I did hear years ago, and I heard it from someone who went to Mexico very often. So, I mean, I'm not going to say I don't believe them.
Well, I mean, the good thing, too, is we had just... Here's the bitch of it, right? We just paid the truck off.
Yeah, not long ago. The truck's paid off, the trailer's paid off. You work hard, you pay on things for years to have this stuff. It just pisses me off. If you want what I have, you fucking work for it just like I do.
It don't work that way.
Oh no, I know it doesn't work that way.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's fortunate. Look, in all honesty, it's fortunate we didn't wake up and catch the guy because
I'm
afraid what would have happened.
Yes, I'm afraid his family would have been very mad at me.
Because
it's the best way to put it.
If I catch you taking my shit, you're going to take my shit with about 16 bullet holes in it. Mm-hmm. Because you're getting the whole clip.
Oh yeah,
Excuse me, magazine for you gun people.
Yes, if something like that has to happen, yes. Whole empty.
All of it.
It's all or none on that situation.
Oh, if I'm pulling the trigger, I'm going to continue to pull it until
it's gone. Yes.
Until the threat's neutralized, baby.
Yes, I agree.
And it just happens to take 16 rounds to neutralize
it.
Hey,
whatever. If I got to put another clip in, whatever. No, I'm just kidding.
Watch this fucking podcast. You'd be used against me in court one day. Why'd you shoot him 16 times? Because I had 16 bullets, motherfucker. Why do you think I would have had
20, I would have shot him 20 times.
If I would have had another magazine, I'd have reloaded. He'd have been shot 30 fucking 2 times. I'm just saying.
I get it. I don't know. I read something, a little meme or something not long ago, which I feel very fitting now. It says something about, do you know how to turn $40 into $400?
Yeah. I read that same meme.
Yeah,
put $40 in your gas tank and go to fucking work.
Exactly.
Work's a 4-letter word, though.
It is a 4-letter word.
Some people don't have the drive.
They got the drive to walk the fucking streets and steal. I don't know. It really pisses me off that people want to do that. I can't
remember a time since I was 15 years old. 15
Okay.
that I didn't have a job.
Okay. Have you ever
That went over
stolen?
well.
What?
You're like, okay, no, we went right
No,
on.
no, I
go
agree
ahead.
because I've been working since I was 14, 15 years old too. I get it.
Do you?
I get it.
Do you?
But I mean, and I'm not talking thievery like, oh, I'm going to steal cars or, anything like that. But, have you ever stolen anything?
I have to plead the fifth.
Okay, that's fine. I can tell you, yes, there was one time.
It was a pencil.
No, it wasn't. There was one time that I stole anything, and it taught me a fucking lesson one time, and I have never stolen anything since then. You want me to tell you what it was?
I've learned. I learned a lesson along the way in life too. That I ended up having to give 10 years of my life for.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I wasn't quote unquote incarcerated.
Right.
But I was in the system.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to live like that. But
right.
Go ahead.
So I was.
Candy.
You're pretty fucking close.
Yeah.
It was gum. But my SOB and I and my cousin, we were all very, very close. We were little kids. I'm not going to lie. Little kids. We were at my cousin, my aunt and uncle's house. So, we were there with my cousin and everything. And there was a little store a couple of blocks from where they lived. And we're like, oh, let's go to the store. So we asked our parents if we could. No, we didn't ask. That's the thing. So that was the big fucking kicker. So my cousin's like, hey, there's a store up the street. Now, I can tell you at this time, I was probably 7 years old or younger. I'm going to say younger, but I was a little kid. So my cousin, he same age I am, he's like, hey, there's a store up the street. I've been going in and out of there all day, stealing gum. Remember how you used to get the individual bubble gum, right? And he's like, oh, we can all go up there and get gum. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm all for it. I wanted gum. I didn't say fuck yeah because I'm a little kid. I didn't talk
would have
like
made
that.
the story better. I mean, would have been,
yeah. So my SOB, my cousin, and I all walked to this store a couple of blocks away from where he lived. We go in, we're walking around. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Well, apparently, I have no idea what we're doing, right? And I'm probably very suspicious or whatever. I have no idea. So I get this candy, this gum. And my brother gets a piece of gum, and I think my cousin did too. And we all started leaving, and the cashier's like, up, gotta pay for that gum. I think it was like 2 cents, right? But we didn't have any money on us because we're little. And we're like, I ain't got no money. And they're like, well, you're stealing. No, listen, we didn't make it to the door. I'm getting there. So, my cousin's like, well, hey, I live a couple of blocks away. I will go home. Because, we didn't know the phone number or anything. We're little kids. So that's why I'm saying I was 7 or younger. And okay. I'm pretty sure I was 7 or younger. And so my cousin is like, I will go home. I will tell our parents, they'll come back up here. They'll give you your 2 cents that you need for all this gum that we stole. And okay, the cashier's like, okay, come right back. Okay, no problem. That motherfucker leaves and he's gone. Gone. Me and my SOB are just sitting there. What the fuck, dude? He's gone. Forever. R-U-N-N-O-F-T.
Yeah.
So my parents get ready to leave. and come outside and ask my cousin, hey, where are they at? And he's like, I don't know. So apparently they pressured him and finally got the answer. We were up the street at the store because we got caught stealing. Not that he was included.
That motherfucker.
But we got caught stealing. So my parents had to come up there and get us. And they were fucking pissed.
Did you rat him out?
Did I rat him out?
Your cousin?
I might have. I can actually tell you.
Snitches get stitches.
I can actually tell you probably not, but I probably should have, and I might have, but I don't remember because I think at that point I was just trying to save my own fucking ass. You know what I mean?
You can't blame him for actually having a smart idea. Because once I'm out, I'm like,
yeah, that motherfucker gone.
Cousin, stranger, same fucking thing.
Nope, he didn't know us from Adam. He went home, just played, just doing his own little thing. And I have no idea how long we were there. It seemed like forever. It was probably 30 minutes or something.
Oh, God.
But that motherfucker gone, and he was not, nope. Nope, I don't know where they at. I'm like,
oh my God, the thing that keeps popping into my head is when they catch Pete. When he catches Pete and he's whooping him at the tree, and he walks up and he's like, your friends seem to have abandoned you, Pete. Your cousin has abandoned you.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So from that day on, fuck that. If I can't pay for it, I don't need it. And if I want it bad enough and it costs a lot of money, guess what? I just work harder to get what I want.
Got to.
Yeah. Yeah. I just one time and you know what? It's so funny because my cousin and I, we've always been really close and everything like that. And I remember when his dad moved to the city I was going to high school in. And he technically wasn't in our city, but he was in our school districts. So my cousin actually went to school with me for a couple of years. And the girl, now he was a cutie. I'm not going to lie. He was a cutie. And all the girls liked him. But he and I, because we, and our parents were so close, he and I have always been really close. So we love to hang out together, and none of the girls would talk to him because they thought I was his girlfriend. I've eventually you hear that through the grapevine, oh, so-and-so likes him, but you're his girl. Nope.
Back that truck up.
Exactly. Nope. That's my cousin. We are related. No, hell no. So he got all the girls after that. But yeah, it was really funny. But we really enjoyed, being around each other and going to school. Of course, he did get me in trouble one more time in high school too. But,
Oh, did he?
Yes, because I might have told this story, but I'm not real sure. At the time when I went to high school, I could call in for myself because I was a very responsible person, right? Apparently not when I get around my cousin. No, but no, I was responsible anyway. Anyway, something was going on in his, I can't even remember exactly what was going on in his life. And so he wanted to skip school. Well, at the time he was driving, so he came by to pick me up and we would go to school. We would get out. He would bring me home. He would go home, right? It just happened every day. We only went half a day anyway. And so he come by, he picked me up and he's like, I don't want to go to school, blah, blah, something, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, yeah, fucking twist my arm. You don't have to. You're my cousin. Of course I'm there for you. Aww. So I call the school and I'm like, hey, I'm not going to be there today, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay, cool. So he calls the school pretending to be his dad. And apparently he didn't do very well because the school ended up calling his dad back. And, oh, so-and-so's not at school, blah, blah, blah. Did you say? And he's like, what the fuck?
Oh.
So he called my mama. My cousin and I hang out. We discuss, he's feeling better, blah, blah, blah. Half the day's over. Okay, we got to go home now. It's about time to go home. He goes back to my house to drop me off. My mama come walking outside.
Oh, shit.
Oh, she's pissed. She's like, get the fuck in the house, both of y'all. He comes in the house. I go in the house. My mama called his daddy. His daddy come over. He got in trouble. I couldn't ride to school with him no more.
That's fucked up. How can one thing ruin it for everybody? I mean,
I know, yeah. So anyway, no, I actually think he only got grounded a couple of weeks and he couldn't drive for a couple of weeks or whatever. I think he had to ride the bus and he wasn't too happy about that. But
that's kind of
But
fun.
we never skipped school again, so that's the one time.
Apparently your cousin's not cut out for the criminal life. I mean, that's all I got from this 30 minutes of you talking about your cousin.
So actually, not years ago, but many episodes ago, we're talking about skipping school, and I said, I skipped school once, and it was back when I was in.
So you're a liar.
Second grade. Apparently, I am a liar.
Fucking liar.
Because I remembered, I skipped one time when I was like second grade, and then I skipped here in high school one time. Only time, I promise you, only time I have ever skipped school.
Got caught both times, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Didn't learn your lesson the first time, did you?
Nope. There was many years in between all of that. But
apparently your family not cut out for the criminal life.
No. I'm not cut out for the criminal life. Not my family. They got plenty.
I know, Miss passed the polygraph, even though you fucking quote unquote lied.
I didn't lie.
Well, they thought you did. Well, the polygraph said you did.
Yes.
But, yeah.
But I didn't.
Only person I know in my entire fucking life failed a polygraph, and they're like, oh, we can see your angel-like face and tell you're not lying.
Exactly.
It's like
we see your halo.
It's like you put some Jedi mind trick on fucking people.
Yeah, my halo is held up by my horns, but nobody sees my horns.
Oh, well, thanks for getting me through this, because I got a headache and I wasn't much talking. And
I'm sorry, and I did a lot of talking.
Yeah, thanks.
So I definitely was the power host tonight.
Yeah. I can't do it. I suck. So, I mean, you do suck. So,
well, I know you want me to suck.
Yeah, that's
so
where I'm
there
going
you
with
go.
this.
I know.
Happy,
I know.
Happy National Camel Toe Day. Man, I think every day is going to be National Camel Toe Day. I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Thanks for listening. Do you have any questions or comments or concerns or want to fuck with her for not being a good criminal? Send us an email at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com. Remember, all complaints go to Trevor, the unpaid intern.
Yes, and you can also find us on Facebook or Instagram at Me and Mrs. Always Right.
Or become a Patreon member, because I got a truck to pay for now, and this shit ain't cheap.
No, it is not.
When with your Patreon membership, you get pre and post show content right along with unedited episodes.
Yes.
And boob pictures of her.
What?
You heard me. I need fucking money.
Well, you need to up your OnlyFans.
Your
OnlyFans.
You don't even know what OnlyFans is.
You're not. I'm not. You're right. You're right.
Hey, babe, the OnlyFans. What's that?
I didn't know. I didn't know. I still kind of really don't know. And I've never looked it up because I don't think I want to look it up.
Babe.
Do I have to pay to look up?
Yes.
Oh, see, yeah, nope. I can't do that. You're high maintenance, and now you're really high maintenance because somebody is fucking piece of shit.
You're so far behind on technology. You're still on MySpace.
I never had MySpace.
And probably still logging onto the internet through AOL.
Okay, yeah, I might be doing that. And I've never had MySpace, so,
Oh, my God. I remember when we were getting you on Facebook.
The kids had MySpace, I think.
I don't need that Facebook. Now I can't get your fucking bitch ass off of it. Put your goddamn phone down.
Whatever.
Who needs a phone like that? Miss had a fucking flip phone trying to get her an Apple phone. Oh, who needs that? And now she won't put it down.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But anyway, I love you.
Well, honey, I love you too. And I'm sorry some piece of shit stole your truck and trailer.
That's why I pay insurance.
Because it's the law that you have to have insurance?
No, it's just because somebody in their younger life may or may not have been a good person.
Uh-huh.
And they understand how shady people can be.
Yes. And, and that makes sense to me. But now you're a very upstanding... I know, I was joking too.
Wait, where's the lightning?
You can kind of be an upstanding person. No,
I can stand up if that's what you want to know.
Okay, yes, you can stand up. You're a stand. See, when you don't have a chair, you're a stand-up person.
I love you.
I love you too, honey.
All right, bye.
Bye.